Okay. Go ahead and start answering the questions at will. In the interim, take a minute and fill out the evaluations, please.
Is this on? No. I think it's on. No, it's not on. I don't hear myself echoing. Now it's on. Okay, I have a question that says, how do you get a loss assessment done? You call your insurance agent, he'll arrange it with the insurance company, because it's a free service.
Can you
go
hear
on
in the back?
Can you hear me in the back? No? Yes? Okay. Someone can't hear me? I'm shocked.
No, she's
Okay. So how do you get a loss assessment done? You call your insurance agent, he'll arrange it with the insurance company. It is a freebie, so they'll go on the list, and when the loss control department has values done in front of you, they will call your property manager and they will arrange it. Now, a loss assessment survey doesn't mean you just get them to look at the one thing you're concerned about. They're out there on your property, they're going to look at all types of things. I have people that say, oh, just come out and look at our fences or something. No, they're going to look at everything, and you're going to get this report that says, hey, great, A+. Or you're going to get a report that says 10 things need to be fixed. These things are mandatory. Some things are recommended for the future. So you're going to have to plan for all of that. Okay? You've asked for the report. They're giving it to you. They expect you to comply. Thank you.
Should we go down?
Unit-to-unit leak, HO6, both parties refuse using. First unit disposal leak confirmed, but owner will not accept. Second unit, no fault, fed up, withdrawing remedy, 2.5 months. Okay, here we go. Just because Jonathan lives above me, his unit leaks down on mine. The damage done by Jonathan's appliance, he is not responsible for my damage. Listen up. The master policy covers the building as built. Jonathan is responsible for the $5,000 deductible because it was his appliance that leaked. But the master policy takes care of the building as built. The master policy calls in the extractor. The master policy takes care of the damage to the ceilings, the walls, the holes in the walls, painting back the holes up, putting it back into normal. If you have your HO6, because you have to move out, or your wallpaper got damaged, or your beautiful oriental carpet, that's your policy. So if Jonathan damages my computer with his water and my carpeting, my oriental carpet, not the carpet that came with the building, that's my policy, even though Jonathan's appliance did it. Jonathan is not negligent. He didn't know his appliance was going to leak. It happens all the time. Everybody has to step up to the plate. You have to call your HO6 carrier and say, unit above me leaked, I have to move out for 5 days, and I've got damage to my furniture, and I got whatever. I got to go board my dog, whatever, okay? That's your HO6. You don't have that HO6, it's your pocketbook and your check. The master policy takes care of the building as built. When we're done, let's say it's a $12,000 claim for the building as built, including the extraction and the drying. The association has a $5,000 deductible. $7,000 is sent to the association. Now the letter goes to Jonathan that you caused damage. Jonathan has to pay that $5,000 deductible. In the meantime, his HO6 carrier has put him elsewhere while they fix up his unit. My HO6 carrier has taken care of me. That's it. And I can't get that across to people enough. You cannot expect the unit owner who caused the leak to take care of you. Everybody has to stand on their own 2 feet. Your HO6 carrier has to be notified.
Okay, we're almost out of time, so what I'm going to ask speakers to do is take the lightning round, 1 question each, and then we're going to close. And for those questions that didn't get answered, you can come up. The speakers have agreed to stay for a few minutes to answer your individual questions. So each of you pick your best question and then give the question and answer.
The best question.
I'll start. It says, how do we handle a new director who does things without consulting the other board members? We would recommend sending that person a cease and desist letter, and just advising them of what their duties and responsibilities are, because they shouldn't be taking actions that on behalf of the board without the board's approval.
I don't know which one is the best question, but I do see one that's kind of repeated a couple times. So I'll go with owners forum questions. So there were a couple on how it's structured and when you hold it. So it depends on the type of meeting. Usually for annual meetings, we'll have the owners forum following the formal business meeting, and that way people can hold any sort of management issues that they might have, because again, they can't tell the board what to do during the meeting. You have them hold it until after the meeting's over at that forum. For a board meeting, a lot of times boards structure it the opposite. You have the forum in the front of the meeting, and then you hold the board meeting. However, since state law changed a little bit about owner participation, that may have changed for some boards, or maybe not. If I go to a board meeting and we have the owners forum in front, I do try to keep a handle on it so it doesn't go more than maybe 30 minutes or so. I also try to make sure that there are enough copies of the board meeting agenda to give to every single person that comes to the meeting. That way, if they have any burning issues that are going to come out where the board will be voting on it, they can certainly speak about it at that forum before the meeting, so the board has their input before voting. Because that's what owners want to make sure. They want to make sure that the board is at least hearing them before they take that vote on everything. Thank you, Carol.
Okay. This question I thought to be the most important out of the four. Is the property management company responsible for creating the reserve study in collaboration with the board? Keep in mind, the reserve study is the association's reserve study. If legal action or if there's something going on with that reserve study, it'll be against the association. That being said, the management companies that I am aware of, essentially they will do a level 3 reserve study, which is just a simple update, but they will go to the board of directors meeting and basically highlight what they did. At that point, the board can still say, no, I don't think the painting job is going to cost that much, or I think the useful life is this. As an agent, we follow the direction of the board and we will make the changes accordingly.
I already answered my questions.
Okay, we are right at 11 o'clock. We start on time and we end on time. That's what CAI always does. So I would ask you, take a minute, fill out your evaluation form, and please give the speakers a nice warm applause. I think they did a good job. Thank you for coming.
I don't know if they want.
Do you want to say, Carol, do you want to say these?
Should we try to answer?